Hello everyone, I'm Barbara Baxter and I'm a cancer survivor, and I in the past year had 6 months of chemo, and I've had 7 surgeries, and I had severe pneumonia and was in intensive care for 10 days. And I would like to tell you how exercise helped me. And my friend LuLu is here. LuLu, can you say hello? Can't you talk better than that? What do you have in your mouth? I'm working out. Oh, you have your little barbell. Okay. And who is this sitting beside you?
Oh, it's Zach Nordyke, back for video 2.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Well, LuLu and I worked out, or at least I did the working out. You watched. I watched. And Zach helped me a whole lot. And last time we talked to you about how it was important for me to work out while I was having chemo and getting through being a cancer survivor. Mm-hmm. And this time we're going to talk about the importance of exercise because it helps our mental outlook. And Zach, can you give us some pointers on this?
Yeah, I think that with physical activity, it really challenges us to push, or at least most of us, beyond where we're comfortable currently. The definition of a good workout, I think, is stretching yourself within physical limits. So when we're dealing with a tough situation, like cancer in your case, it helps you find that confidence. Because most people, I think, when they get something tough to deal with, like cancer, you want to become, you want to kind of deactivate, decompress, relax. But I think people would be surprised that exercise helps you do all those things. Plus it gives you that satisfaction of achieving something. And I saw that in your case, and it really showed as you progressed and you built that physical confidence along with the mental confidence that you always have.
It did help a lot for me, and it helped in ways that when I was dealing with some minor depression because of what I was going through, exercising after doing it for about even as little as 10 minutes actually made me feel better. I had a better mental outlook, and I think that has to do with what, LuLu? Endorphins! That's a big word for you, isn't it? Yeah, what are endorphins, Zach?
Well, endorphins are released when you perform physical activity. It's just something that the brain releases that basically rewards you for doing something that is a challenge to your body. This can be different for people that are at different phases of recovery, or even for the person that's been inactive. I think 10 minutes is an absolutely awesome target to set for yourself, and it can certainly be attained where you get that positive reward of endorphin release in that small time period.
Well, that's exactly what happened with me. Yeah, it did. I was there. I was there. It really happened to her. Thank you, LuLu. And another thing that I noticed when I was working out, and there were times when I really would have to say, okay, Barbara, come on. Work out. And Zach was there to encourage me, and he always did. You know, he'd say, let's just do one thing and you'll feel so much better. And he was right, because some of the time I felt just really, you felt like you were going to toss your cookies. Well, that's true, LuLu. I felt like I was going to toss my cookies, but I did find that after I worked out, I felt better, and that feeling actually subsided. I'm not saying it went away 100%, but it was way less. And so that's another important factor if you're dealing with an issue like that, with whatever type of illness you might be dealing with, and medical treatment for it. And another really important thing that you emphasize, Zach, and maybe you can tell us why this is important, is if we're going to try and do something, work out a little bit, even if it's just walk 10 feet forward and 10 feet back, it's good to do it with somebody. And can you tell us why that's important?
I think with all of this, it's human nature that we need some form of accountability, and that usually comes from someone else. So Barbara, I know, works out with me and a friend, which gives her double accountability. But I think you're so much more likely to succeed when an outside person is either encouraging you or providing guidance. So I think all of us have someone in our inner circle that we trust to be there and to give us that extra push when we don't feel like doing it. And I hope that that's what I provided for you.
Yes, you were very good at those extra pushes. Yeah, you were just, it was kind of, well, let's just say, she was always glad when it was over. Well, but I was glad I had done it. Yeah, I know. And another thing that's really good is if you're doing this and you're with a friend, or maybe right now you don't have someone like Zach that you're working with, if you have a friend or relative who can say, okay, come on, we're going to do this together. Mm-hmm. I'll hold your hand. We'll be here. We're gonna take 6 steps and start with something very simple like that. That's important too, isn't it, Zach?
I think you want to set goals that are attainable and incremental. So you want to start with something that you know you're going to achieve, but is currently probably a little bit beyond where you're physically at. And you want someone there, when you don't feel like doing it, to say, hey, you know you can do it. We said it. It's attainable. Let's reach it together. And that's one of the key terms, reaching it together. Because I think when you bring in an outside force, they feel equally as happy to you when you've reached what you said that you were going to reach.
You're so right, Zach. And that's our information for right now, but we're going to come back another time and we'll talk about another factor that's important. And so for now, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm Barbara Baxter. This is LuLu and
Zach Nordyke, as always, with you.